Okay, so the first part of dealing with quadratic expressions is the ability to change them from bracketed or factorised versions into expanded versions. And basically what needs to happen here is each of the letters or each of the terms in this bracket, that is x and -3, need to be multiplied by each of the terms in this bracket. Okay, the way it recommends in the book, quite a good way, is firsts, outers, inners and lasts, and that's effectively what we'll be doing here. So the x is multiplied by the 2x, so we go x multiplied by 2x, and that gives us 2x squared. All right. Remember, when you're multiplying terms, the exponents change, and any coefficients, the numbers in front, multiply together. Right, x times +3 is +3x. -3 times 2x is -6x. And -3 times +3 is -9. Now at that stage we now look for any like terms because there's minuses and pluses, and when there's minus or plus, like terms are a must. There are my like terms. If I start at +3x's and I take away 6x's, I'm left with -3x's. The 2x squared just stays as it is, and the -9 just stays as it is. So there we have our expanded version of that bracket. That was multiplied by that. That was multiplied by that. That was multiplied by that, and then that was multiplied by that. Here's another example. Now, the trick here, and the common mistake people make, is they simply go x squared, 8 squared. Now, you're allowed to do that if it was 8x squared. You're allowed to do it in that case. You're allowed to go, that's equal to 64x squared. But when there's a plus here, you're not allowed to do that. So what you have to do is rewrite this as x plus 8 multiplied by x plus 8. That's what x plus 8 squared means. And then again, the x gets multiplied by each of these terms. So let's do that. X gets multiplied by x, giving us x squared. X gets multiplied by +8, giving us +8x. And then the 8 gets multiplied by each of these terms. So 8 times x is another 8x, and 8 times 8 is 64, +64. Here are my two like terms there, so I can simplify that down to x squared, +16x, and +64. Moving down, we have this example, and this is going to show us something quite special. Have a look at this. So we have 5x gets multiplied by 5x. 5 times 5 is 25, and x times x is x squared. Right, so that's that term. 5x times 3 is +15x. -3 times 5x is -15x. Might be able to see what's going to happen here. And -3 times +3 is -9. The like terms are these two, and you'll notice they undo each other. And so this simplifies down to 25x squared and -9. And that presents a case that's going to come quite useful when it comes to factorising, that is going the other way around. A square minus a square. Both 25x squared and 9 are square numbers.